Hey everyone, welcome back. This is going to be a very quick tutorial, as you can imagine by the name. I have a couple longer tutorials planned, but those of you who follow me on Instagram know I'm also a writer, and I actually have a deadline coming up pretty quickly for my next book, so that's where most of my energy has to go. But I wanted to do a couple of quick tutorials. This one in particular, cheap acrylic nails as armor. So, what do I mean? Well, literally what I said. These cheap acrylic nails, as you can see, were $1.25 at Dollarama. As I've said before, I'm Canadian, so your prices may differ depending on where you live. But this is the idea. The various sizes of these actually fit really well as armor plates on 1/12 scale figures. If I can open it without spilling on my incredibly well-maintained workbench. So, to give you an idea, this is a figure that I just finished last night using acrylic nails. Everything, all the armor pieces except the chest are acrylic nails. And actually, if you're wondering, this is what I used to color them. I don't think I shook it well enough because it's a little bit streaky, and it probably shouldn't be, but you can get these on Amazon. Amazon's the only place I've been able to find these. You might be able to find them elsewhere. So you've got your acrylic nails, and we'll just use our pal Dead Man here as an example. So you just, obviously you want to paint these, but you can see they actually scale really nicely for shoulder armor. The larger ones will scale as thigh armor. Depending on the size of your figure, you may end up having to use the larger ones for shoulder armor. Like that actually looks better for him. So we'll just take a little bit of blue tack to try it out for sizing. And there you go. So you kind of, once you've got your positioning right, and you may want to, depending on the figure, sand it down a little bit to shape it, but there you go. There's shoulder armor. You'll also, before you glue it in place, you'll want to move the arm all the way up to make sure that it's not, see that, yeah, that popped out. Make sure you're not going to interfere with the articulation, but that is what you will do with the acrylic nails. And like I said, you glue them in place. I've got these glued in. I had her arm fully up before I glued these, so I knew that they weren't going to interfere with the shoulder joint. Then I glued them in place. I used super glue. I found that the super glue was not great in terms of adhering to the acrylic nails, so you might want to use hot glue instead. But there you go. There's your first quick tip. Go to the dollar store. Get yourself some shitty acrylic nails and turn them into armor. Thanks for watching. See you next time.